ago, individuals such as Chauncey Billups, Damon Jones, and Terry Rozier were taken into custody today, former, current NBA players and coaches. What you don't know is that this is an illegal gambling operation and sports rigging operation that spanned the course of years. The FBI led a coordinated takedown across 11 states to arrest over 30 individuals today responsible for this case, which is very much ongoing. Not only did we crack into the fraud that these perpetrators committed on the grand stage of the NBA, but we also entered and executed a system of justice against La Cosa Nostra to include the Bonanno, Gambino, Genovese, and Lucchese crime families. And you'll hear more about those details today.
2 cases that exposed criminal networks led by 34 individuals who believe the rules did not apply to them. Professional basketball, where players and associates allegedly used inside information to manipulate prop bets on major sports betting platforms, using information that was not yet public. Others close to him know that he planned to leave the game early with a supposed injury. Using that information, members of the group placed more than $200,000 in wagers on his under statistics. Rozier exited the game after just 9 minutes, and those bets paid out, generating tens of thousands of dollars in profit. The proceeds were later delivered to his home, where the group counted their cash. Operation Zen Diagram, investigators uncovered a long-running scheme in which members and associates of several well-known organized crime families rigged high-stakes poker games across the country. These operatives included capos designed to carry out their crimes. They used custom shuffling machines that could read the order of cards, barcoded decks, and hidden cameras built into tables and light fixtures. The organizers also enlisted well-known public figures, former and current NBA players and coaches, including Chauncey Billups, the head coach of the Portland Trail Blazers, an NBA champion, and a Hall of Famer, to make the games appear legitimate.
Good for all the trolling. That's cool, but Rachel Nichols is foul.
What did Rachel Nichols do good?
She used my video and she actually wrote that I possibly snitched.
Oh, not Rachel.
Listen, I'm going to troll with the best of them. But to ask that question,
no, she didn't do that.
Because then it makes me really want to, like, first of all, 2 of them is gambling on NBA. 1 is throwing poker games and robbing his friends. Ain't got to do with me. I'm going to tell on this. Wow, I'm going to tell on him. Like, you know what I mean? My case is all a whole bunch of Igors and Igors, right? And I don't like this, what's going on. I see the word mafia.
Yeah.
But the only faces I see is Negroes.
Yeah. Not Crenshaw Mafia.
NBA. You know what I mean? It's NBA. Like, wait a minute. Hold on, man. Like, what's going on here? What y'all going on? What the NBA do to y'all?
Brother polite. Brother. That's
I had to
brother
think about
knowledge.
it. It's mafia, but it's just local.
You've been
black.
around brother knowledge. You've been
Just
around
local
brother.
black.
Been around brother
The
knowledge.
international crime bosses, blacks. Right. Okay.
You need a face.
They don't got jumpers.
You need a face.
They don't got jumpers. None of them gave
Like,
color
look, I watch enough movies to know the last group you want to snitch on is the mafia.
Hey,
Yeah.
Adam Silver, you wasn't gonna open those arenas up as polling stations.
Listen, I watch Dateline. They still ain't found people since 1947.
When you seen them face.
I like my YouTuber career.
Yo, it's Big Ant the spokesman, man. We back. Another edition of Urban Politicians TV, UPTV. Make sure you stay on your pivot at all times, man. Had to come tap in, and I had a links in the description where you can watch the clips in the beginning in full on PBS, where they held a live federal press conference today to announce that they had made arrests on Chauncey Billups, Terry Rozier, and Damon Jones, plus 31 other people with connections to 4 mob families for illegal sports gambling, inside information, and also illegal poker games. And also, they had like aired everywhere, all over the news sites. It was all over the internet. But also Gil's Arena. Well, Gilbert Arenas went and sat down with his crew to speak on what happened today. But also, y'all heard him right there, address the snitching allegations that had been surrounding his name and things like that all over the internet. And he had also went up on the gram and said, y'all ain't ish for this. If I ever tell, it would be on Kwame Brown. And he put up the post that niggas was circulating about him being Nino Brown inside of the courtroom, saying I'm taking everybody down with me. It's they the ones that start to see him be the Cash Money brothers. He trolling and joking on Kwame Brown right there. You know, they always gonna have they back and forth. They stay into it. So he just making a little joke on Kwame Brown. And he kept joking and mocking it, saying, hey, I got that informant lunch special this morning. Hashtag Agent Zero informant lunch. And he was playing into it more and more throughout the day with a few posts. And he put Gilbert really walked onto set with the special lunch right there. And he's joking and mocking it. But right there, you heard him call out Rachel Nichols for her reposting it. And I want to make this clear. This had been circulating already about Gilbert Arenas. The fans just ran with that. They came to my comment section immediately. Niggas was telling me, oh, man, it's Gilbert Arenas. He telling. I'm like, bro, no, dog. This, what he got going on, got nothing to do with this. This a whole nother side of the case. Like, this ain't got nothing to do with him at all. He not even accused of putting on sports betting or nothing like that. He got no ties to these American mob crime families that they announced. This is the mob from the old days. Gilbert Arenas ain't got nothing to do with this at all. This came from somebody else inside of their situation telling. So he called out like Rachel Nichols for like reposting that. And yeah, she threw it up there, but Gilbert Arenas does have to wear this. You jumped out there immediately saying that you was going to snitch. Now, you was trolling and joking and playing around, but certain people took that as like, hey, they going to look at it like, nah, that's what that nigga really going to do. I knew that Gilbert Arenas was not telling on nobody. I knew that he was not snitching. It ain't really nothing for him to snitch on in this situation at all with what he's accused of. But it's completely different. Like, and niggas keep hitting me in the comments. And so that's why Rachel Nichols even threw it up, I feel like, because everybody was probably tagging all the ESPN analysts. They got that old video recirculating on Twitter. And she had said, like, nah, I'm not saying this is what it is, but she threw it up there. But Gilbert Arenas had addressed it like he not telling. That nigga said out his own mouth, nigga, I know better than tell on the mob, nigga. Like, that's a no-go. So this the first time you heard him speak, that I heard him speak on the series. So like, nigga, I'm not telling nothing, nigga. Like, I ain't doing that at all. And he raised a few other a little bit of another conversation right there. Why is we only seeing the NBA and the NBA players and the brothers, but this is connected to the mob? Even with him, we only saw him. They didn't show the mob people faces. And just keeping it 100, then we don't know who the people in the mob is. They're not really going to be a story like that. They're not going to be the people in the media. They can announce what was happening, but the fact that they can attach it to an NBA player name, that's what the sales mode. Just keeping it all the way 100. That's just what that is. And I understand that. Not that I agree with it, but it's just what it is in life, bro. And with the mob connection, they've been following the mob forever, trying to take them. They take them niggas down every chance and opportunity that they get. That's what they do when it comes to the mob. They the ones that are the reason why the RICO's invented. But now, the NBA, them working with NBA players, this is where the paper trail is at for this case. It's based off of, okay, y'all losing the NBA, y'all done infiltrated the NBA. Now we got the paper trail to take y'all down. As they are accusing Chauncey Billups of allegedly, the big shot, going in there, helping them run schemes on people for playing poker, using x-ray tables, cameras on glasses to where, nigga, you out there gambling, supposed to took somebody down for $1.8 million. You on the table thinking y'all running a real poker game. Whole time they inside your hand, knowing every move you about to make. They got stuff in their ears. Okay, he on this, he on that. Tell them, okay, go with this, go with that. So they rigged those. That's what they alleging with him. Damon Jones trading information. LeBron James, he just on the phone talking with LeBron. That's his homie. Hey, dog. Okay, this and that. Oh, yeah, you playing? Nah, I ain't gonna probably play, bro. He calling the mob, hey, or calling whoever he know, hey, bro, I'm gonna sell you some info on LeBron, and they using that for the bet. So you know somebody that told Terry Rozier, they saying that bro he is betting under, and hey, I already know I'm betting under. I'm gonna sit out this game, bet under on me. Y'all go over there and bet, and we gonna collect the check, bring it back to me. And all this got tied in with Jonte Porter as well, as they said, you know, he had pled guilty last year to his charges of doing illegal sports betting. Somebody is talking. The feds also got all the resources to connect all the dots. All they need is a nigga to point them in the right direction, and there you go, right there, keeping it all the way 100. We'll just have to see what happened. Everybody innocent until proven guilty. 4 mob families, bro, tied to this story. This is real crazy. This is really, we're going to see what the NBA going to do next. And Chauncey Billups, man, the big shot, bro, I was talking to my nigga AC, was really the face of the NBA for about 3 years. Let's keep it 100. We remember the Malice in the Palace years, and then also that Pistons squad was legendary, bro. They beat the Lakers. Chauncey Billups was the truth. He was the nucleus and core of that team. I think they even that nigga had to be like on the face of the NBA 2K that year. Chauncey Billups was really him. And to see bro be coaching, probably just coached his last game, keeping it all the way 100, bro. Terry Rozier, he won't be playing no more. Jonte Porter banned from the league. Damon Jones, he got fired from the Cleveland Cavs. I don't know what he got going on now. They all innocent until proven guilty, but it's looking real shaky, man. And yeah, the NBA ain't gonna want to be connected to this, but they ain't got no choice now. Tell me what y'all think. We got more coming, more videos, all that. 1,000 for shit show. Stay on your pivot.